Good day or good morning. Here is the voice of your favorite academic excellence facilitator. Using this medium to welcome back all excellent students and pupils back to new academic section. My desire is that the section progresses, you shall record gallant success in an amazing and in a surprising way. So this week, which is the first week of school resumption, I'll be dishing out to you on avoiding failures in life. As learners of excellence, you need to avoid failures. So what are the things you need to know or things to shirk away from if truly you want to excel in your educational pursuit? There are some pitfalls that clog the path of any student or pupils aspiring for excellence. Some of them are subtle, while some are glaring, but it takes the wise one to discern, detect, and deflect them on their way to success. This pitfall I term the cankerworms to academic excellence and must be avoided like a plague. The first cankerworm or pitfall is peer pressure. My son, hear the instruction of the father and forsake not the law of the mother. Proverbs 1 verse 8. Beware of peer pressure. The negative impact of peer pressure can be overemphasized when it comes to the pursuit of academic excellence. It's natural to want to be accepted by others. Peer pressure plays great roles on desire of yours. For example, if you're being raised to be religious, you should know that such things as premarital sex, drinking of alcohol, drug abuse, drug addictions are wrong. Many of your peers, though, urge you to join them in these activities. Have they thought about this matter and made their own decisions? Not likely. By and large, they have decided to the influence of others. They wanted to be accepted, so they allow others to shape what they believe. Do you have the courage to stand up for your convictions? Do you have the courage to stand up for what you know is right? Will you like to be able to resist peer pressure without appearing nerd or afraid? You can. The key is to see the pressure coming and decide in advance. How will you respond to it? These 4 steps will help you to do this. 1. Anticipate. For example, if you see a group of your schoolmates up ahead and they are smoking, how likely is it that they will offer you a cigarette? By anticipating the problems, you will be ready either to avoid or to confront it. 2. Think of how you feel in the long run if you go along with the crowd. 3. Decide. Sooner or later, you will have to choose either faithfulness and its blessings or unfaithfulness and its bitter consequences. Now it is your turn to decide. What will you do? Therefore, act. You might think this is hardest part. It is not. If you have already thought about the consequences and made up your mind, stating your position can be surprisingly easy and rewarding. Nuggets. Show me who your friends are and I can boldly tell you who you are and predict where you are heading to in life. Furthermore, avoiding failures in life, part 2. Giving in to pleasure early in life in your daily pursuit of excellence will leave you with nothing but regrets and shattered dreams. Pleasure seeking is another cankerworm that triggered failures in students or pupil. If you indeed desire to excel gallantly, then you need to shun pleasure. Pain before pleasure. What brings lasting rewards? Shun watching late night movies, browsing on your phones at an ungodly hour, partying gangsterisms, and what have you at the pleasure that serious learners should shun. In order to attain academic excellence, youthful life is ideally a time to toy. However, some youth turn it to a time of frivolity. They forgot that there are some risks they can easily take because of their youthful strength that they will never be able to take at middle or old age. Nugget, as a student or pupils, you may be going through some challenges. Do not give up. Remember that pleasure seeking is a force that pull you away from success, and using your discretion is a major key to prevent the negative effect of pleasure seeking. Avoiding failures in life, part 3. A child who is to correction and instructions will prosper, while the one left to do as he or she likes will soon live to regret his or her actions. To avoid failing in life, the other cankerworms to watch out for as excellent learner is social vices. Social vices are some things that a serious student or pupil should avoid like a plague. Such things as disobedience, trouncing, laziness, lawlessness, indiscriminate absence from school, cultism, gangsterism, and so on are all social vices that you should flee from. This can have lasting negative effects on your way to success. So be warned. Let whatever you want to do using any social platform be done moderately and decently, and let it be towards the attainment of your success and greatness in your studies. I wish you all the best in your educational pursuit. Avoiding failures in life, part 4. Flee all manners of sexual immoralities, for this is the way of success and the surest way to the top. Another pitfall you need to be aware of is sexual escapades. As young boys and girls entering puberty and adolescent stage, I understand some of the physiological changes you might be going through, which in most cases launch you into a new world of adventure, of experimenting with sex, even when you are not fully ready for it. Please do not give in to the pressure to engage in early sexual activities. Avoid illicit affair with the opposite sex, as this can make you lose your focus of achieving excellence. Avoid sexual escapades such as masturbation, pornography, lesbianism, homosexuality, and so on. Wait until you are fully ready for it, which should be after you've banked a degree and have started working in order to raise money for the family you're about to raise. Sexual intimacy with the opposite sex can aid premarital sex, which could in turn lead to unwanted pregnancy. Sexually transmitted diseases such as HIV, that is human immunodeficiency virus, abortion, and even death, ultimately thereby cutting you short of achieving your dreams of becoming an important and well-respected person in the nearest future. Remember, though, that sexual feelings are not evil in themselves, and while you are still a student or pupil, you may experience intense sexual urge. If that happens, do not think that you are inherently bad or that you are not just cut out for moral cleanliness. You can be chaste if you choose to be, but being successful at your endeavors will require that you keep thoughts about the opposite sex under control. How can you do that? 1. Examine your association. If your classmates start to talk about immoral sex or immoral things, you might be tempted to join in just so you do not stand out differently. Really, though this will only make it more difficult to control your thoughts. What should you do then? Just get up and leave. Certainly, you need not feel awkward about doing so. Moreover, you can find a way to live without appearing self-righteous or inviting ridicules. 2. Shun immoral entertainment. Of course, not every movie or CD is bad. Still, much of today's entertainment is designed to arouse improper sexual feelings. Stay clear of any entertainment that might stimulate sexual desires in you. 3. Controlling your thoughts. You may have to be strict with yourself when improper thought about the opposite sex seem to invade your mind. If that persists, try some physical exercises. A brisk walk or a few minutes of physical exercise may be all that you need to help you fight off the distracting thoughts. I've never seen a student or pupil who gave in to sexual intimacy too early or who is sexually active too early that go far in his academic pursuits. Remember, your interest or desire for the opposite sex won't be taken away, but you can choose and learn that there are many other valuable things to think about, such as how to please your parents and teachers, how you can be the best in your educational pursuit, what career to pursue in life based on your present level of knowledge, how to be the best you can be to yourself and others, and so on and so forth. Nugget: whatsoever things are true, whatsoever is noble, whatsoever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. You can see this in Philippians 4 verse 8. Avoiding failures in life, part 5. Build your destiny around social media and never allow social media have negative effects on your destiny. I'll be talking about negative effects of social media on the pursuit of academic excellence. Social media offers some benefits such as staying connected with friends and family, enhancing creativity through sharing ideas with others who have similar interests as you. However, the dangers are equally enormous. They promote selfishness, worldliness, restlessness, isolation, and violence. While students struggle to be available online, they often become unavailable in real life. Apart from addiction, social media subtly alter the moral complexity of users. Continual exposure to lewd and obscene materials corrupt the mind, and good morals. Remain chaste and avoid addiction to social media so they could have negative effect on your academic performance. Nugget: inordinate use of the TV, handsets, computer system, palm top and so on can hamper your desire for success, except when it is used towards laudable achievement of your lofty dreams. Avoiding failures in life, part 6. An ungrateful heart is a dejected heart, but the heart filled of gratitude remain ever lively. Ingratitude is another canker to the pursuit of academic excellence. It has always been regarded as one of the worst forms of misdemeanor among learners of today. An adage says, to be ungrateful is tantamount to robbery. The Bible instructs us not to forget God's benefits. As learner destined for academic greatness, you need to shun the act of ingratitude and learn to be grateful for every act of kindness received. In order to make your success sure and sealed, be thankful to the Creator, your parents, teachers, and every other stakeholders responsible for your educational pursuits. Never have a cause to be ungrateful to those destiny have orchestrated to be part of your academics as a journey on your way to success and achievement in life. Counting your blessings and thanksgiving must be constant. Be grateful for every favor received and blessings of healing, promotion, protection, sound health, and daily benefits. You shall not lose your success as a result of ingratitude. Best wishes all the way. even as you journey on your way to success land. And even in this new academic section, my desire is that at the end of the race, this section, you will be singing for joy and you'll be celebrated for excellence performance in all your educational dealings. Nugget: when a boy or a girl is grateful or show genuine gratitude to the little kindness received today, it is certain that in no distant time, he or she will receive greater and bigger kindness from his or her benefactor. Here is my piece of advice for you as students of pupils destined for excellence in all ramifications in life. In case you want to reach or consult me as co-owner, you can easily call these numbers 08161833435 or 07089058195, or you can send e-message to tundeaidowu@yahoo. It will be my pleasure to receive from you and at the same time come to the school to motivate the student and pupil for excellence. So I wish you the best of today.